Hello everybody, this is me, BekuGuy007, and aka the pie piece. My mouse is dead. I don't know if you remember, but I've made a video on YouTube a bit of time ago, right? I made a video on YouTube. Let me go to my channel. I made a video on YouTube, right? Which was Rest in Peace Sweet Prince. And right after I made a Blue Stroke Colt 2 unboxing. Well, after the Colt 2 died, well, it's not dead, the sensor's a bit broken. It generally is kind of hard to move around, so I just got a new mouse, and it was old. It was, the anti-fucking sweat surface was rubbing off, and it was looking old, and it's very hefty, and, it's just bulky, and I didn't really like it. I mean, it was fine for a €40 mouse, which is, it's alright, but it wasn't that good. So I changed my mouse. I got a Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum, or Proteus, something like that. And I've been using it for 2 years, and it finally died. It's not, like, you can see it blinking. You can see it being alive. But there is a right-click problem, and the right-click problem is, let me demonstrate it. Right, let me go to my desktop. If I hold the mouse down, yep, I didn't let go. I legit didn't let go there. Okay, so see what happens? You see the blinking, right? If I let go a bit, you can see the blinking, right? If I let go a tiny bit, like I'm holding it down really strongly right now. Oh, I did it. Yeah, there we are. Even if I'm holding it down, it still did it. So it's not supposed to do this. Right now, it's not being held down. Now it is. So you might say, oh, that's not really a problem. Just press it once, right? Like everyone. Just press it once. There we go. And you may be right. So this mouse is completely fine if you use it casually. If you just browse the net, if you go on YouTube, scroll around, press videos, and go, oh, hey, let me block element. But yeah. The problem comes in the form of me playing MMOs, right? I've noticed this problem, 2 months ago when I was playing Final Fantasy. I thought it was Final Fantasy cam. I thought Final Fantasy was pulling a fast one on me and having a bad camera. But it wasn't. It was my mouse. And let me enter WoW real quick. So while this loads, Battle for Azeroth takes a bit to load. Let me show you the state of my previous mouse. So as you see, it's generally very old, and the surface here has been rubbing off, and it's actually, compared to my previous mouse, this is fucking massive. Like, this is not comfortable to hold, especially with the grip I use. The way I play is with the tip of my fingers by moving it around, and you actually have to palm grip this one. And even if you palm grip it, you don't really have place for your pinky finger here because of this notch, right? So it just drags around. This mouse is fine, but the sensor is a bit dead. And I mean, it's fine for what it is. It's a €40 mouse, which is acceptable. Pardon the fucking dirt there. So how about this one? Yeah, Proteus Spectrum. And, this was a good mouse. I liked it. Wow, loaded up quite quickly, actually. Okay, so one of the ways of checking if it works correctly is moving around, right? And as you move around, you casually turn and you move the finger. And if you see my character stop, that's not me stopping. That's my mouse being released, my click being released. No, it won't. Obviously, it won't do it on camera, because of course it won't. Oh, there we go. Hey, it actually did it. Yeah. So did it once there. So you might say, oh, that's not a problem. Just hold it down strongly. But even if I hold it down a lot, it still does. Okay, you can see my mouse reappearing there, right? When you see my cursor reappearing, even though I'm holding the thing down, it's because it's releasing itself. So when you release the cursor, it turns, right? And when you hold it down and you move the camera, it disappears. And this is how I play, and this is how I move the camera. If you aren't familiar with WoW, it has tank controls if you don't hold the camera down. So if I just press WASD on my keyboard, it has tank controls. So I need to turn. There we go. And if I hold my camera down and do tank controls, it's actually kind of awkward to move if I want to face one direction. So you've seen my character stop twice there, and oddly enough, it gets worse the longer you play. So by the end of my session, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to fucking move the camera, and I'm like, it's not moving, right? It generally just doesn't want to move sometimes. So yeah, this is definitely a problem if you play MMOs. It's that noticeable. It might not seem noticeable enough for me to change the mouse, but it's actually very noticeable if you play. So yeah, it's dead. It's been. I liked it. It was a good mouse. I'd recommend it. As you know, I've said already. It's quite nice. You can you can actually adjust the weights on it. You can make it heavy. You can make it light. I like my mouse. I like my mice heavy and kind of bulky. But yeah, this one fits your hand really nice. Doesn't have the pinky problem because your pinky just kind of drags around and it doesn't drag around. It just kind of hangs out there. The grip on it is nice. This support thing is quite nice. It has it has a couple of options. You can release the mouse to make it go quick, or you can just hold it down like this. You can forgot what this button does. Not gonna lie. I think it changes DPI. Oh well, you can change DPI like this, depends on your profile. Oh, this changes profile, I remember. Alright, oh yeah, that changes profile. Since I only have one, it's not a problem for me. This is G Shift, it's like a cool button. It has side buttons, you can go back using this, front using this. It's very nice, it's very nice, I'd recommend it. But yeah, it's dead. I'm gonna do an unboxing video of my new mouse, actually, just like what I did the last time I've made a video on this. It's been 6 years, I think. No, 5. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video where I unbox my mouse.